him being, quote, "Once let a black man get upon his person the brass letters U.S. Let him get an eagle on his button and a musket on his shoulder and bullets in his pocket, and there is no power on earth which can deny that he has earned the right to citizenship in the United States." Those were powerful words from a powerful leader. Today, however, I'd like to talk not about Douglas the man, but Douglas the child. Because as a teacher, the fact that he went to such great lengths to learn to read fills me with optimism. That even my own students will be able to overcome challenges to improve themselves. So how did Frederick Douglass, born a slave in Talbot County, learn to read? In those days, many states banned educating slaves on how to read. While Maryland did not have an official legislation preventing an enslaved person from being educated, it was a practice that was strongly discouraged. And why? To put it simply, an uneducated society is easier to control than an educated one. When he was a child, one way Douglas was educated was by other children. He would be sent on an errand from the property where he was enslaved. He would befriend young white boys who would teach him how to read. In exchange for these valuable lessons, he would often sneak bread from the farm and give it to the boys who were educating him. He said in his autobiography, in return for the bread he gave the boys, he received the much more important bread of knowledge. Douglas was a lifelong supporter of reading, and before I close today, I would like to echo that sentiment. The bread of knowledge Douglas spoke of is what libraries still provide to children today. Through efforts like summer reading programs, story time, peer reading groups, and many others, libraries around the country fulfill the desire sought by Douglas nearly 200 years ago. So on this day, when we honor the legacy of Frederick Douglass, please keep in mind the profound impact reading had on him and how important reading still is today. Support our public libraries and different organizations that are helping the youth of today and our future leaders learn to read. As Douglas noted, it is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Frederick Douglass understood that education was the key to breaking the chains that bound him. He once said, "Knowledge is the pathway from slavery to freedom." His relentless pursuit of reading and writing became a lifeline, a means to articulate his truth, to challenge injustice, and to inspire others. In closing, may we all draw inspiration from Frederick Douglass's life. Let us honor his memory by committing to our own education and by fostering a world where knowledge is accessible by all. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak with you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.